What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville extra, honey. Miss Robinson, honey, is in the Facebook group for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I just want to read what the people is saying, honey. The people be making some interesting comments on this Love and Marriage Huntsville show, honey. Okay, so one of the first comments was an interesting comment from one of the people, honey. One person says, what are y'all thoughts on Coleslaw finally leaving Huntsville? One person says, she is not a part of the show, so I don't care. Hell, they all can move and the show could go away. My life would keep going. Well, damn. Another person says, who is Coleslaw? What did I miss? Someone help me understand the joke, because I want to crack the hell up too. Damn, you don't know who the side chick is? Another person says, I think between her being spiteful and embarrassed, it was probably a good move for her, but I believe it's calculated and get back. What's she trying to get some get back for? She trying to get back at Martell for what? Him not being with her? Where is she moving to, guys? Do y'all know that? Put it in the comments. Let Miss Robinson know. Another person says she knows she messed up, but hopefully she gets herself together and raises her children. I wish nothing but the best for her and her children. Yeah, me too. I wish her well, honey. Okay, shake a bone and get the hell on. All right? All right, so another person says her name is Ariane. She was a willing participant in an affair with a married man. She is a woman that believed what a married man told her instead of finding a man of her own. She isn't the first and she won't be the last. If moving on is what she needs to do, I do wish her well. Well, that was nicely put. Okay. Another person says, yeah, that's good for her. I wish her the best. To me, the first mistake was having an affair and believing everything he told her. Second mistake was thinking the precious baby would cement things for her. The baby is innocent. Her and Martell and their choices were the problems. The third mistake was believing the hype that some bloggers were filling her head with, telling her side, putting her on the show, and that they had her back, downgrading his wife, and actually using her as a get back at male. And that's the ones who didn't like her. Then after pumping this young lady up, putting her on interviews to once again shame Mel as if the mistress was not out of order, then it all turned on Ariane. I hope all of this was a learning experience for her. Don't believe the hype, okay? I hope Martell will be a good father to their son, just like his other children he has with Mel. I guess, honey. Okay, another person says, I'm sure don't nobody care where that heifer ends up moving. Ooh, child. Leave that girl alone. Another person says, I believe it's a chess move for her to take Martell's son away from him. What do y'all think of that? Okay, so another person makes a comment and says, Melanie, ain't her name Melody? Okay, y'all need to be spelling this girl's name the right way. Melody is still bitter. You mad Tisha and Marceau came by? Girl, it be her. Oh, another person says, yes, Melody is bitter. They held their family together and that bothers her. Who's she talking about? Okay. I think she talking about Melody is mad at Letitia because, you know, Letitia's marriage is still, you know, going on, which that don't mean shit. I've been telling y'all that, okay? 16 years and your husband can't get up and say a good word about you, okay? What? I'm trying to read what this person says, honey. Melody is bothered. She is a loudmouth, and her and Kimmy thinks her marriage and family mean everything. Well, Mel, OMG, she is into it all the time, and she still want Martell back. Girl, that don't even make no damn sense. Okay, another person chimes in and says, if it's a family trip, Martell should have mentioned or asked Mel if it was okay to invite Marceau and Tisha, knowing how Mel feels about them. I agree. Another person says they don't respect Mel because Martell wasn't respecting Mel, so they laughed behind her back. Good point. She finally had enough and left Martell. Anyone with any sense would be bitter about the situation until they pray and ask God to help them forgive Martell. Another person says on the upcoming episode, Tisha wasn't receptive of Marceau inviting Melody to where they were at. I wouldn't label that as bitterness. I would label that as jealousy. I told y'all Tisha is jealous of Melody and she feels threatened. She do. We'll talk about it some more, honey. I still ain't did my review yet. Another person says, but when Martell invited them on Mel's vacation time and she wasn't happy, everyone came after Mel. I don't get why Mel is supposed to be a doormat for everyone. Good point, because Tisha sure was happy to crash that damn trip, okay? She didn't mind doing that. Another person says she has every right to be mad if she is. It was a family vacation. Melody was blindsided. That don't make her bitter. She shouldn't be forced to be around people she's not rocking with. I agree. I agree. Another person says, why does any of this make Melody bitter? I too get annoyed when I have to entertain people I don't like. She does not like them, and it is understandable why. Just because she does not like them, it does not make her bitter. Another person responds to that person and says, Melody said that the Scots tried to team up against her and they are enemies and don't want to be friends with them. One definition of bitter is someone who is bitter is angry and unhappy because they cannot forget bad things that happened in the past. So that sounds like she is indeed bitter. Another person chimes in and says, wow, y'all let a man slide with way too much. No wonder they ain't acting right. They don't have to anymore. Everything they do is overlooked. You better say it, girl. Another person says Mel thought everyone's marriage was gonna be over like hers. Tisha wasn't hearing that. Another person chimes in and says Melody never thought anyone's marriage would be dissolved. In life, nobody travels the same direction. Martell chose to continue a relationship with the mistress, leading to the dismantling of his marriage. It doesn't make her any less than. It simply means that she is traveling her own path. Correct. Another person says that's correct, but she was hoping all the other ladies left their husband like she did Martell, but they didn't because her and Martell had said Marceau and Maurice both had cheated as well, but Tisha and Kimmy didn't leave their husbands. Now, what do you all think about that? Because in the years passing, I've heard that people feel like Melody felt like all the men on the show were liars and cheaters, and to me, the cheating is not where, what we should be distracted with, okay? What we should be distracted by. Simply with Marceau and Tisha, that man does not respect his wife, okay? He don't do nothing that she want to do. And hell, the last thing that Marceau did to Tisha was in her relationship with Dr. Francis. Y'all know Tisha loved Dr. Francis and his wife. But Marceau said he he don't feel seen by Dr. Francis. He said that Dr. Francis has a bias towards women and he's against men, which is some more bullshiggity because Marceau is a narcissist that simply wants to control his marriage. Okay, I said it, okay? Another person says, Melody keeps talking shit. I would let her film by her damn self. Oh, with her miserable ass. She ain't miserable, you guys, just because she's single. We can't say that. Shit, she look happier and lighter, okay? Tisha over there looking like a damn slave, all ran through and over there in a puddle of tears, honey. Okay, because her husband, honey, won't listen to her. Another person says it look like on the next episode, Tisha gonna be mad about the same thing. I feel anybody would be upset if they are blindsided with entertaining a person they don't like. Shit, she could have told Marceau, no, I don't want to sit down and hang out with Mel and Martell. I'm not feeling them. Especially after what happened at the Madani. Yes, we all agreed to be cordial, but it's too early for me to be filming with them. She could have said that, but she didn't do that. She had, no qualms about disrupting that vacation in Destin with her husband. They couldn't get their ass there quick enough, okay? They couldn't get there quick enough. Another person is hating on Mel, honey. They said, I'm sick of Mel. If in fact the idea is to move forward and be in a good space, why does she keep being an antagonist? Why does she keep trying to have a conversation that could potentially ruin that? Shut up already. Child. So one person comments to that and says, well, under normal circumstances, the divorced couple moved on with very little communication. They're trying to live a normal life in front of the camera under not so normal conditions. Hurt doesn't disappear just because you're divorced. That's true. The one who inflicted the hurt is always the one that wants to move forward. That's why Mel is the way she is. She is still carrying that hurt, and no matter how hard you try, it's going to show itself. What show are y'all watching? That girl ain't hurt. I don't feel like Melody is carrying herself like that. What is y'all watching? Just because she had an attitude because the Scots barged in on her damn vacation? Okay. Child, y'all need to quit. Another person says, how is Mel antagonizing? Martell wants to pick and choose what he addresses and ignore the other stuff. Yeah, he do. Melody doesn't allow that. That's how you hold someone accountable. Yeah, and as far as all that shit he was talking at that table, well, what could I have did? That way I don't do it in my next marriage. Nigga, you was a liar and a cheater. It's not hard to figure out. Like the fact that he keep trying to make it into this damn mystery, honey, was killing Miss Robinson. Okay, like, look at it. You know what the hell you did. Okay, stop all that dumb shit. Oh, and another person jumps in and says Melody bullied him in the midst of something effective, bringing up that damn song to play and hear his children sing. Low damn blow for a blow up and the conversation with their moms in place. Miss Holt had to sip her drink before she had let loose. Oh, wait, she judged Miss Holt's raising of Martell as if Miss Holt failed in her eyes. She did, shit. She wanted them old school, throwback ass parents that, yeah, them your kids and you just do what's good for the kids and everything is for the kids. And, you don't really have no sort of explanation for what you are teaching your kids. It's just do it. Those your kids and the kids. And that's all that broad be talking about. She don't be saying nothing, honey. There's never an explanation for anything. There's never her like articulating anything of why she do what she do as a parent and how she raised hook-headed. A child was looking at that TV screen like, girl, bye. You know, she's just very old school. And she's not accountable either, you know. And some people, you guys, unfortunately, you know, they're like that. You know, it's just, well, this just how I was raised. This just how it is. Just accept it. And no, you got to have dialogue. You have to be able to explain why you did what you did when you did what you did, and, you know, the space you was in. They dragging her, you guys, in the comment section. Yeah, Melody was being hella negative, but they all turned it around. Child. Another person says Melody misses fighting with Martell. Another person says, you see how Mama Holt was about to bust her out about the dropping the kids off for the grandparent jab, like Mel ain't leaning on her family for help the same kind of way. Mama Holt and even her mom got help, so stop. She is not over it unless he says and does what she wants. She's okay, but if not, it's the jabs and passive aggressive shade. What is y'all talking about? Child, like I said, they just dragging that damn Melody, girl. Ooh, child. Leave that child alone. She doing the best she can. Another person says, that conversation with Mel and Martell was triggering. I understand how she's feeling. But him being the narcissist he is, he kept trying to make her think positive about the BS he's put her through, then not wanting to listen. He has not grown one bit. Another person responds to that and says, I believe Martell is not the best communicator. I think he was doing his best to express himself. I think he was being sincere. Perhaps that was the problem in the relationship. Mel did all the talking and Martell did all the physical work, and eventually they resented each other for it. Another person says they should do their best to co-parent and nothing else. Forget about those conversations about why she put out, he was married, he is the why. Huh? Child, the way y'all be writing these damn sentences, honey, be leaving Miss Robinson, honey, in a puddle of confusion, honey, okay? Another person says Martell owe her time to heal. He's trying, but baby, he got a lot more work to do. Y'all acting like y'all didn't see the destruction he caused. He destroyed that woman's heart. It takes more than a few scenes of acting, as y'all say, on this grown man, LOL. It's Martell's praise and worship services going on all over, honey. I hope y'all wasn't praising Hook-Headed for them fake ass tears. I was like, child, and they got this tacky ass music going, honey. Y'all better quit playing with Miss Robinson, honey, okay? Oh, another person makes a good comment. They said, I agree. While people say Mel should get over the cheating because they're divorced now, what about his actions subsequent the divorce? He has tried his best to break her. He would bad talk her to everyone he could. Even now, he still has the custody case. Yep. No lies told, honey. Even though he filed it earlier in the year, he could have gotten it dismissed. Exactly. Another person chimes in, yes, I agree, because even the post where he recorded and asked his eldest daughter questions of what Mel told her, everything she did, he was documenting on his phone as evidence against her, which is why she kept her distance. Yeah. I told y'all, I played some of that on my channel. I didn't like any of that. That's shady. That's not somebody that's trying to co-parent. That's somebody that's trying to compete against you and make you out into an enemy, which is what he already did in the damn marriage. And that's why everybody call him a narcissist, because that's what narcissists do. They play nice 1 minute. You know, they'll play nice for a little bit and then stab your ass right in the back, and you don't even see the shit coming. So, yeah. Child, we got a delusional person in the group that says, I'm glad Martell has seen the error of his ways, honey. I think he is changing for the better. But if Melody was going to invite Martell on the trip, then she shouldn't have been throwing nice, nasty jabs at him. Well, shit, he invited the snot, so shit, she can do whatever. Another woman, child, is defending Martell. The woman says, Mel isn't the only woman that's been hurt in a relationship. People make mistakes. He messed up and apologized, so move on. You should never let someone dictate your life and happiness. Let Martell be the father to his kids and move on. Child, another person commented on that and says, we can't compare one woman's pain to another. He did more than mess up. He destroyed her inside and out for over 6 years, and he let his nasty, spoiled side dish coleslaw disrespect her every chance she got. I wonder why so many women would be his cheerleader if it happened to their daughter. Exactly. It blows my mind how many women are fans of such disrespectful and abusive behavior. I agree. Another person says, you all are looking at the scenes on TV, but we don't know the work that Martell has did behind the scenes. Whatever work he's did behind the scenes, shit, we would be able to see it on camera. Shit, okay? Obviously, he has done something that has gotten him to where he was during that scene. People have every right to acknowledge the growth they see. If you don't see it, that is fine in your opinion. Don't try to criticize others for their opinion. Another person, honey, chimes in and makes a good point. I feel the biggest reason Martell changed is because he had to. He had burned every bridge, and I'm not fully convinced it's all the way genuine. We know he kept up foolishness because they fell out after the trip, and he and Ariane was going back and forth as well. Child, I'm gonna end this damn video on this crazy ass comment from this woman. There are so many women, you guys, in this damn group that be defending Martell. This is crazy. This is blasphemy. Okay. But the woman goes on to say, and what everybody ignores and fails to realize or are in denial about is that she hurt him first. I know she is not responsible for his actions, but Martell said F it and got what he needed elsewhere. Not saying it's right, but they both were cheating and both did wrong in their marriage. Child, that woman did not cheat on him. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? She did not cheat on that man. He cheated on her. Okay, like, just crazy. Just, oh my gosh. All right, you guys, that's all I got to say about that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.